Hi everybody, this is Jason again. I wanted to try something a little different. I'm not seeing a lot of this on the internet, and I'm seeing a lot of great unboxing videos and playthrough videos for Rising Sun. And one of my friends had gotten a suggestion from one of his friends that maybe what we need to see a little more of perhaps is reboxing videos. So I've emptied out my boxes for the Daimyo expansion box and just the main Rising Sun box over here. Putting all the things out on the table. I don't have them scattered all over just to save a little bit of time, but I did want to walk through how I store all of this in these two main boxes. This includes the base game, the Daimyo box, which has all of the Kickstarter exclusives in it. In addition to that, there are the Unbound Kami, Kami Unbound expansion is going to be in this box, and then even some of the bonus monsters, like the Daikaiju and some of these guys in here, are from the Monsters Unleashed section, or the Monsters expansion. And I wanted to show you how those got into the box as well. This does not have the Dynasty expansion. That fits really nicely in its own box. If there's some interest in that, I can definitely walk through reboxing that. That one's a little bit more straightforward. I'm cheating and using this Rising Sun repacking guide that I found on BGG. I did not come up with this. I found this to be very valuable, and it's how I can get all the stuff back in. So you're going to see me coming back and referring to this too. So the other feat I'm going to try to do is do a lot of this handheld, so you can see what I'm going through, but that also means some of this is going to look like I'm doing it one-handed, because I am. Some things I'm just going to have to stop and put the camera in a good spot and try to do it two-handed to show you what's going on here. But I did want to show you I've got all of these rings set up just in plastic bags. Try to kind of stack them so that the bigger rings stack with the smaller rings. I guess those are the medium rings. Sorry, I paused that for a second. I was just too much trouble doing that one-handed. Put those all back in the bag. So I've got all my colored rings here. Those I've got over in the bottom of the big monster box. So let's show you what I've got in the big monster box here. We're going to set these over here by my bigger monster box from the base game. I've got the inserts set up here, and these guys just have their own spot. The repacking guide will walk you through each of them here. I'm going to horribly mispronounce them if I try pronouncing some of these, but they fit in very nicely right in their own spots too. That gruesome guy, some of the creepier ones without a face there. There's some of the scarier Oni. Yeah, the Oni of Blood up there, and then the Oni of Hate, Oni of Spite. This guy's the Oni of Skulls too. The creepy guy up here is the Oni of Souls too. And those just go then back over into that big box. And let me kind of give you a shot down the box here, because I'll show you. I do have my old plastic coins in there. I'm going to stick in all of those. And then try to get this set up. Actually, it's a little easier without it. So let's come back out. So put those back in like that. And then I see I've got all this open space underneath the box. That's just going to fill in all of those in their own bags. They come back out very nicely. I can just give whoever's going to play each team their bag, and they've got all their own pieces there. There's my extra little coins, which I shouldn't ever need. Seal that up. And then that just goes into the bottom third of that box. The top third of the main box is going to have a lot of our clans in them down here too. So I'm going to consult our core box. Upper third starts with the Tortoise Clan. Oh, it's actually this. Yeah, we'll do the Tortoise Clan right now. Let's see, Tortoise Clan. So some Bushi and some Daimyo. So let's see if we can figure out which. And then the bottom row is going to be a Shinto, a Bushi, and 2 Shinto. So let's try. Let's see. So the Daimyo clearly is there. There we go. There's that Bushi there. There's 2 sets of Bushi, so it says Bushi. I've got to kind of figure out which one. I think I get a little bit of help. I just realized there's a number that's coded on these Bushi. There says Bushi 16, and look at that, Bushi 16. It's the mold number for those guys. So it means these Bushi gonna line up nicely right there. My Daimyo. Let's go ahead and try to leave their little white bases on them. One there. Ah, I messed up. See? So I need to follow the rules here. There we go. There's where the Daimyo goes. Here goes a Shinto. That's much better. And another Shinto. Now, it's got this little insert that goes over the top to know some protection. And my season cards are going to go in here too, so I'll slide those in. I do not have these sleeved. I'm looking at another storage option. The other storage option may be this Daedalus Ink Productions thing, and that will actually allow some space for sleeved cards. Have some nice boxes to go with it. Oh my goodness, I just found my War Province tokens, and War Province tokens are going to go, yep, underneath the tray in the monsters bottom. Yeah, underneath the tray in the baggie. I just have them rubber banded here. Oh my goodness, I gotta open up that box. So I'm gonna open up this box and toss these right underneath there with those bagged up rings. So there they are, just right in there. Still closed up real nicely. Still back in the bottom there. Okay. I still need to get some of these clans in here. So let's go with the lower tray, the Lotus Clan. Lotus Clan is our purple clan over here. We'll deal with those strongholds here in a minute. I'm just grabbing the Shintos. Those actually go. And we'll grab the Daimyo also. The Daimyos and the Shintos. Two. Lotus Clan, bottom tray, top row. Oh wow. Okay, here we go. So, Daimyo. Shintos. I'm going to grab my Bushis here. If we get real fancy. Bushi 36 and then 35, so 36 goes first. Makes sense if you look at the little halberds here. Fit nicely up into that space up there. Where am I pointing? There we go. And these guys with their pikes. And then next on the bottom row we've got the Koi Clan. Oh, sorry. Nope, Bonsai Clan. Bonsai Clan. These guys. So the Bushi 5 go in those spots there. And these Bushi with their big pole arms here. Put up a little space. You can see there's a nice little space for the pole arms. I'm going to grab the Shinto and give him his little ring back. and Daimyo. Those guys fit real nicely in there. And then, here, we'll just go ahead and put that, they're the lower tray anyway, so go ahead and put that there. Now, visually that looks a little weird. We'll stack them up here in a second. Now we're going to go up to the top row. We get the Dragonfly Clan. There's my Dragonfly Clan. They start out with, it goes Bushi, Shinto, Bushi. So we're going to grab, let's see, we'll use the 28, so Bushi. These guys have some crazy pole arms here. Let's see if we can figure out what the right way for them to go. I think it might be this way. No, there's supposed to be some space behind them. Nope, I have to go the other way. Space behind them for their pole arms. There's that space behind them. Okay, so those guys go in nicely there. The Shinto, these big winged guys, overlap a little bit with each other. This guy's going to be fun to paint. The next set of Bushi layer right in, and these actually work a little better just doing them right in order. So you can see how the weapons kind of overlap with the character in front. That goes real nice. And then this Daimyo is going to go up into that space there. Now we've got our Koi clan, and the Koi also go Bushi, Shinto, Bushi. So let's see, it's these guys with their swords out to the side. So Bushi, do not want to meet these ladies in a dark alley. If they have wished me ill intent, they look fierce. There they go. And another set of Bushi. Oops, yep. So somebody's turned around. She's turned around. There we go. And the Daimyo there. So this is it for these guys. So I'm going to go ahead and tack that on top of that. And there's the lower tray. I'm going to try on top of the lower tray. And here's the top tray with the season cards and the Turtle Clan. Oh, you know what? I don't know what I'm trying to do. That's actually going to go right on top. So here, this one comes in a box. These 4 clans go into that box, and just I'm going to slip those in the box. Hang on. So definitely a two-handed operation there. So I got those in. Those are going to go there. Actually, here's all my player shields. So those actually lay flat and stack up really nicely. Right there. Right there. I don't think I'm missing anything. So it looks like I've got everything that's going to go in this box. So what's going to go in this box, I've got my big play mat out over here, but the regular board, if I was playing with that, would go there. Got the rules, and that would be it, though I do have the art book too that I've just been, for storage purposes, just keeping in here. It still fits together very nicely too. So then I'm going to, and that's one box packed up. So there's my Rising Sun core box over there. Still got a whole bunch of monsters, all of these great tiles for the mandates, those cool alliance yin-yang symbols too, and that's got to go all over here in the Daimyo box too. So just to show you, I just had these out, but I'm going to take a second, put up some rubber bands. Is how I've been storing these war advantages and the kami cards too. So let me show you where those go. So pause here. And so I've got a loose rubber band around. There's my war advantages. There's both the kami unbound power cards, and then just the plain kami tiles. That's just a real loose rubber band around them, just so they don't slide all over the place in there too. This is the lower tray for the upper third of the box, and it just sits down nicely on top of those. Fits in there real nicely too. And there's some big spaces over here that a lot of our strongholds are going to go in. So I'm going to grab the big turtle strongholds first. Fit just one after another lined up in there. Actually, it looks like maybe put the front one in first. Yep, front one in first. And there's our 4 turtle strongholds, fit nicely in there. And then here's all of our other strongholds. They just stack up nicely on each other, and there's a spot for each of them right there. And then we grab the Dragonfly Clan up here. Their strongholds fit nicely in there. There we go. This game, if you get the Deluxe Edition, you're getting these nice plastic Ronin tiles. Too, there's a little space in this section for those, and those fit nicely there. Too, so I can stack those in there. And a couple of stragglers, there we go. And that's all I'm keeping right now in that section. While I'm down here on the bottom third of the bottom trays of the box, let's go ahead and get some of these bigger monsters down the bottom. Now this bottom section holds the Kami, I believe. This is the Daimyo box, lower 2/3. Yeah, the Kami and some of our other special monsters. I'm going to get my list a little closer just to make this easier too. Let's see how we do this here. Nope. So that's the monsters from the Monsters Unleashed section. Here we get to put in the Kami. Let's see if I can do this right here. Helps if I know their names. Which I'm not sure I do. Oh look, I'm getting close. And so the Kami, I'll go back in there. There's this big space over here, but that's because one of our monsters is going to go in there from the top tray. It looks like something should go there. This top tray out. Just take this out. Slide in the top tray. That just form fits down that spot, and I think one of the big dragons or Daikaju is going to go over there. Let's see what we got. Oh, Daikaju goes right there. This is our big, I believe, Earth Dragon. Yep, that's our Earth Dragon. Panda slips in there. Let's see. There's our Phoenix. Nuriona slips in there. And space for a few more of these monsters here. Let's see. If he goes there, should probably. Let's see. Bottom, let's see. Top row. Kitsune. Kitsune is the fox. There we go. There we go. Those monsters go up in the top row, and then there's a space down here for what remains of the Fox Clan. So, we got our Daimyo. Big spot for him sitting right there. Some of our bushies. Let's see, this is the bushies along the bottom. Some bushies, let's see. Yep. They got their own big pike-like pole arms sticking up there. And these Shinto with the crooked feet. Let's see, they're going to stick into those spots. So this is where we're at so far here. So that row's actually done. I still got the top row, top third here to finish up on. There's some space for all of these great plastic alliance tokens. And these little circles right here, does not matter which ones pair with which, it just fits in really nicely. And then space for our war provinces. All the little bases pop in and out of this space here. Too, it was going to take a lot just to pop those in and out for this video, so I just took one of them just to show you how that pops in. Flag number 1. Of course, the order does not matter, so you can kind of just get them in there. Yeah. We'll pretend. No, we won't. Little mix up there. And that's all that goes on that level. Come up one more level. So that tray in on top. And all of our political mandates, these nice big heavy political mandate tiles, go in that space. Too. Actually, I like to store them like that. And then, oh, there's one more. And then 5 more. There's 10 of those total, so those go in that space. The metal coins go here, and I've saw somebody suggest this online, and so I've developed a trick for getting all my metal coins the way I want them to go too. And that's this, just a bamboo skewer. It was just a little long, so I cut it down so that it would fit in the box too. Let's see, show you what that looks like too. So there's all my metal coins. And I found that if I just stacked them in there and then I just carried my box anywhere, they would kind of bounce around inside there. It wasn't really securely holding them together. Looking for some better storage solutions overall. Let's see how those are lining up nicely on there. And so I'm going to pause the video and get the rest of those on there. So there I've got that bamboo skewer with all those nice metal coins on it. They don't slide around when this top lid is on it. And the only thing I've got left are these tokens. We use them to mark honor. And of course these are the score tokens, some for each clan. And those stack up really nicely in this top slot up here. So I'm going to get those kind of stacked up. And then I'm going to do this two-handed, so I'm going to pause the video here. And then those stacked up really nicely up there. Note there's some extra space. There's a little circular space, some spots. This is where some of the other pieces came when they came in the box, but when you store them back out, those essentially are unused spots. If you have any other little interesting tokens or things, if you want to bring over some of the cardboard pieces, which I've just taken out of here, then you can put those in. This top little cover piece just goes over the top of the monsters in the Bushi clan like that. I've got that just sitting in there. This is a reminder how to pack things back up. And there's the lid of my Daimyo box. I do want to show you one other thing. I got my big playmat there with those big boxes. And it's the biggest playmat I've ever owned. It's significantly bigger than the actual game board, about 20% larger. Gives everything a little room to move on the board. It obviously does not fit in the boxes, and I wanted to be able to carry it around nicely. So I got this architectural tube that has a little strap on it you can carry around. It's made for blueprints and maps and things like that too, but works for anything that you want to roll up and stick in a tube. There, so I got my tube here, and I'm going to roll the mat up and put in there. I won't put that on video, but I did want to show you the tube that it was mailed in comes with a sticker. It says Rising Sun playmat, and it peeled off very nicely and just stuck right back to my tube, and so I'm using that to mark down my tube. And then I just printed, has a little spot on the top where I could label something, so I just printed a little thing. It says Rising Sun, cut it out, pop that in there so I can make sure I know which architectural tube has my Rising Sun playmat in it. It's also my only architectural tube, so that makes it easy too, but that makes it look a little nicer. So thanks for watching the video. If you have any questions, please post it. I am looking for something that maybe speeds this whole setup and takedown process up. The game is fun. The takedown and setup are a little long on both ends too. So I'm looking at that Daedalus ink wooden insert. Have to build and put that together. That looks really nice. They've even got a spot on their video where you combine this box and this box in a way to both reinforce each box as well as stack on top of each other but still fit on top of each other and hold the entire game content of those two boxes. Actually, there's room in there, I believe, even for the Dynasty Invasion. I'll have to check that out as well. If that's the case, that's probably the way I'm going to go too. So if you have any questions, please leave me some comments. Thanks for watching.